Transmission costs an arm and a leg. Transmission fluid costs like a finger or something. So keep up with routine maintenance so small things don't get big. Meineke, drive a little smarter.
So, this team took a 1-year break from state basically at Class 1A. Come back this year. Obviously, you're young yet, but talk about your experience here, how you think you did, and how you might be able to build off of that for the future.
Well, I thought that I was really nervous being at state for the first time in anything, and it was the biggest crowd I've ever done anything in front of, so that really got to me. But once I kind of started out, just kind of went away and just settled down and just kind of went from there.
Yeah, your coach mentioned that a lot of players got boxed in right away, and then it was tough to kind of pick out the people that are familiar to pace yourself with. Talk about that, maybe not being able to kind of tell where you're at throughout the race, and just kind of having to just run without kind of having any plan or any indication on where you might finish.
Yeah, that's a really hard thing to do, just run with your own pace. And then since it's my first time here, I really once I got boxed in, didn't have anyone I knew to follow. I just didn't really know what to do. Just kind of ran as much as I could.
Talk about this team in general, coming back here and how you think your team did overall, and how you might be able to help this team get back next season.
We had a really good team race today, and we did really good to get here. And I don't think we did quite as good as we wanted to do. But I think next year, if we just work hard in the summer, we can all have our young guys come up and replace the guys that are graduating, and have just as good of a team next year.
Yeah, one of those guys that you'll be replacing or losing is Colin Poe. Obviously, he's had a ton of experience and had a big impact on this team, and you rest of young guys. But tell me about kind of what he's meant to this team, and watching him give it his all on his final time here and wrapping up his career, just kind of collapsing over the finish line.
Yeah, he's really important to us. Like, he helped me a lot too, learn what I was doing and get a lot more experience faster, so we could all be as good as we could be this year, especially the younger ones, like our freshmen coming up. Even though they didn't really run varsity that much, we helped them a lot so they could cut a lot of time off. And then we got a sophomore to come up and stop running JV, and then come up and just kind of run varsity and be our fifth runner to help get us to state.
Good. Yeah, that's important. Obviously, season ends now. Now can kind of officially, hey, let's look at next season. What do we got to do? What do we got to plan? Talk about your kind of excitement for next season, off-season training plans, those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to stay in shape in the winter, and then once track comes around, get better during track, and then once the summer comes, just really start pounding in those miles to get better for next season.
Good. Great.